Good afternoon, my name is Robert. It's the 23rd of April 2011. I just had a group talk with three students: Masahiro Samijima, Naomi Suzuki, and Tomoaki Motohashi-san. And today's topic was Japan earthquake and tsunami, which is quite an important topic I think we need to discuss, especially now. We don't want people to forget what's going on. Anyway, so first I'm going to pull out a few vocabulary and example sentences which they haven't heard before. So the first thing I picked up was "would play it by ear." So they were saying that a lot of their work they didn't know during the earthquake when they had to come into work and the hours and things. So I said, they were kind of the work were playing it by ear because they were just getting information on a daily basis, and they've never heard that before. So basically, example is play it by ear. My work doesn't know when they will resume normal working hours. They will play it by ear. Another second example is a new vocabulary. It's unpredictable. So basically, the situation in Japan is still unpredictable. Basically, nobody really knows what's going to happen next. So it's, it could go either way. So it's unpredictable. So that was the first time some of the students have heard that word. Third word is inconvenient. So basically, sometimes if you're working and something happens and say, you get a phone call and maybe a friend says, I need you to come and see me now, or, it's like really bad time. It's just inconvenient time. Or say, your work says, you've got to have a meeting and it's like 2 hours away, for like 10 minutes. It's quite inconvenient. So an example is, it is inconvenient for me to travel all the way to Chiba for a 10-minute meeting. But shogunai sometimes, right? Anyway, the fourth example is undecided. So undecided means I don't know whether to go this way or that way. I don't know what to do. I'm undecided. If you love somebody or something, but you can't be with them, I'm undecided. Or I think a lot of people were undecided whether they should leave or stay in Japan during the earthquake. A lot of people with families and things, and it was quite a traumatic time for many people. So the example is, I'm undecided whether I should stay or leave Japan, but we stayed. We all stayed. Come on, Japan. And then the last example is gridlock. Gridlock is, I guess it's quite a British word. No one had ever heard this before. So they were saying after the earthquake, people will have to walk home. Because the cars was just it was traffic jams. Basically, it was gridlock. Gridlock means basically transport comes to a standstill. Which I believe there was in Tokyo. Okay, that was some of the vocabulary which I picked up on, and some of the mistakes as well, grammar mistakes. One of the gentlemen said that after the earthquake, I couldn't find any damage in my apartment. What it was meant to say, after the earthquake, I couldn't find any damage in my apartment. Second example is one of the ladies said that she stayed in her office, which wasn't compulsory, but she said as other people stayed there, she just wanted to kind of be part of the experience and stay there. So she stayed. So she said, I stay in office but wasn't compulsory. Nearly, I stayed in the office but it wasn't compulsory. Third example is to decide. So my family undecided to move because of radiation in Tokyo. My family were undecided whether to move away from Tokyo because of the radiation. Fourth example was basically just they were just trying to describe time. It's a bit irrelevant to what we're talking about. They said, I go to bed 9:30 every night. It's quite early. It's good. Get some good rest. Basically, I go to bed at 9:30 every night. Or I go to bed at 9:30 every night. You can use either. And the last example is. Yeah. I still feel Japan unstable now. I still feel Japan is unstable now. So that was it for now. It's been a while. So, but it's been quite an interesting month. Anyway, study hard, and I'll see you next time. Bye.